Hi, welcome back to another video of H&H Express model and scale trains. In today's video we're gonna change this shuttle track into sections. We're gonna divide them in power sections and install them on the Arduino, which I use at the other end. So first let me explain how that works, and then we will start putting isolation sections in there. These rail joiners, they will need to be removed, and I will need to solder wires to each section. So I have various sections here, and the rail joiners will be removed by these isolated rail joiners. So hope you can see them. So I need to cut them, and we need to add 2 of them over here, and we do the same with the other sections. So we'll leave the length as they are on the track, and then instead of making new sections, I'm just gonna solder wire to each section here, and then feed them over here with this wire here as well, which is from the infrared sensor, and then put them over there and then connect them to the Arduino. So let's do that. Let's take this off, and then we're gonna solder wires to the track, remove these rail joiners, replace them with these, and then first connect up all the wires together to see if everything still works, and then connect them to the Arduino. So I did already some preparations. I added this wire, so this will be the wire which holds the power, and I need to take off this section of track. So I will unscrew it, and then I will solder the wire, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the black at this end and the red at that end, and that will be on this section as well, which is over here. I also have a wire over here. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one section on camera, and the rest I will do off camera. And since I screwed every track in, it's easy for me to remove it, since it is still a temporary track. Maybe it will be a fixed track, but I can test this way all different sorts of scenarios. So let me remove all those screws, and the last one you probably won't see, because it's just out of the frame, but you know how that goes. So now that the track is loose, let's see if I forgot something. That one is loose. Okay. So this should take the whole track off, and now let's flip it up. And as you can see, with this type of flex track, there is only one section where there is the track visible, and the other one is not. So what I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to use this section over here, I'm going to cut that section open so that I can solder the track in. So let me grab a knife, and I will be back. So let me just double check where I would like to have this wire soldered. So that would be around here. Then I need to cut this one off over here. So that would be this one. I find it easier to do it this way. Just push it down on the knife. Don't cut in your fingers, and then you can flip this out. So now I have 2 sections which are free, if you can see it, and otherwise I will zoom in. Let me cut a little bit out of this edge as well, and there. So yeah, that should do it. And we're gonna scrape a little bit off here and a little bit up there. And let me heat up the solder iron, and then we're gonna solder the wire. So I heated up the solder iron. And let me put some solder on here. And over there. Now we need to get that wire in. Let me make it a little bit longer. And as mentioned, the outside, so my side, will be the black wire. So let me remove this. And you can use a stripper for that. I use my nails usually because it's not that thick. Let me put some solder on the wire itself. And here too. Make sure that they are not too long. Because they will need to fit here. Cut them off to length. Okay. So the red wire will be at this end. You probably can't see it. Let me try to bring it in frame. That's the red wire. This is the black wire. Okay, that should do it. Just make sure that the wires are good. Do the red wire a little bit better. Okay, that should be it. Now we're going to remove these rail joiners. I need to remove this whole track. But I'm going to install this track first. I'm going to unscrew this screw so that I can bend the rails. So let me do that. I will be back. Okay, I moved this out of the way. Now I'm going to install this one and I'm going to add the isolation joiners over here. So let me add these rail joiners. So there will be these. So these are the isolation rail joiners. And I'm going to put them on the track. And that's two. So now I can position this track back. Make sure it's a little bit straight. Okay, so that's one section done. And another 3 to go. And I will do that off camera. So the next ones are over there, and I will be back to test the track. So all tracks are coming down here and they are connected together, and let's see if the train runs the whole track with the isolation sections in it. They should receive all the same power, so that should be fine. So let me see until the end where the sensor is, so that the train stops there, and then I will go over the connection as it currently is. So there it is, it stops. So let me turn the camera and let me bring it down to the controller. So all these wires, they come together, they are linked here on the same bus, and it will go directly here to the current sensor and to the motor driver and to the Arduino. So the program is still running, but this will change. So this is the easy setup. That means that the motor driver is controlled directly from the Arduino, but it will be controlled over this I/O board and the servo driver, because the servo driver sends out the PWM signals to control the motor driver. So, but that will be all in a different video. That is the next video to come, where I explain this circuitry, how it is going to be built, and that looks a little bit similar as my power track for my main track. So if you're interested in, check out that video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, please consider to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.